Welcome to the presentation. I'm so excited to share with you how Chicago Elegant Piano can be the music that makes your wedding day truly special. But don't just take my word from it. Listen to what one of our clients had to say. I had the pleasure of experiencing Jenny's music live, and it was truly unforgettable. Jenny's talent, versatility, and passion shine through every note, creating a captivating atmosphere for any event. From piano to strings, she brings elegance and energy, making Chicago Elegant Piano a perfect choice for anyone looking to elevate their event. Highly recommended. And that was from Jared. And here's another person who left a testimonial. This is a photographer from a wedding I was at. Lovely sounding pianist and an even lovelier person. Highly recommend Jenny if you ever need a professional pianist. And that was from David R. Music plays a huge role in creating the perfect wedding. It sets a tone and enhances the emotions of the day. Every note adds to the atmosphere and tells your story. It makes people feel welcome. It makes people from different families come together, and it is a social lubricant. From the first song as a couple to your first dance, music turns moments into memories. Here's a little bit about me, Chicago Elegant Piano. My name is Jenny Peters, and I have performed many weddings. I'm a member of the Rising Tide North Shore, Northern Illinois, which is a group of wedding vendors. I have 2 music degrees, a Bachelor of Music in Piano Performance and a Master of Music in Piano Performance. I went to the University of Washington and the University of Illinois. I taught elementary and middle school for over 25 years. I'm a best-selling author of ukulele books. I've sold over 125,000 of them, and I'm a multi-instrumentalist who specializes in piano, violin, and ukulele. Recently, I led ukulele classes on a cruise to Hawaii. But why do you need a wonderful musician, specifically Chicago Elegant Piano, for your wedding? Well, this is some research from the Wedding Wire and the Knot. And these are surveys that they took, and this is what couples responded. Almost 100% of couples say they would have spent more on their budget or on the entertainment. Within 1 week after the reception, 78% of couples say they would have made the entertainment their highest priority. And when asked, 81% of guests say the thing they remember most about a wedding is the entertainment and the music. It's not the food, it's not the flowers, it's not the makeup, it's not the dress. It's really the mood that is created by the music that makes your wedding very special. So here is our ceremony music, and we break the ceremony down into different parts. So we have what's called prelude music. That's about 30 minutes before the wedding begins. That's when all your guests are arriving. That's when you're combining 2 families. That's when you have older people and younger people and people who haven't seen each other in over a year, and they're all catching up. Some people might be nervous about speaking to people they don't know. Some other people might be really excited, but the music's going to make it so that people can talk and feel comfortable. So during the prelude, here are some ideas of music that I might play. Here's a little bit of Lover by Taylor Swift. And here's a little bit of Flowers by Miley Cyrus. So after we've had about 30 minutes of this prelude music, where everybody is kind of breaking the ice and getting to know each other, then we go to the wedding party procession. And the cool thing about working with Chicago Elegant Piano is you get to choose your own music. But here's Christina Perri and A Thousand Years to give you an idea of what a really cool wedding processional might sound like. So in the perfect ceremony, you will have this prelude music for 30 minutes. And the advantage to having Chicago Elegant Piano is that I am a live musician who's played many weddings. So if something happens, like you're getting dressed and suddenly, or the ring bearer doesn't want to go down the aisle, or you've lost your ring, or suddenly the makeup artist is late, it's really easy for Chicago Elegant Piano to extend that period of time of the prelude music, because I have hundreds of songs that I can play. You get to choose your wedding party procession, and there's also a nearly wed procession, which is one song, which is a song that might be specific for the bride and groom. And again, you get to choose that. If you want to have a unity moment, which is sometimes a unity candle, and it might signal the two families coming together, we can play special music for that as well. And then finally, at the end, there's a recessional, and that's when, after the officiant has pronounced that the couple is married, and at that point you have special music that go out. And then we have postlude music, and the postlude music is going to be a little bit more upbeat because it's getting ready to go into the cocktail hour. And the cocktail hour is a time when often the photographer is taking all the pictures and your guests are kind of milling around and they're like, well, what do we do now? But if they have music that they recognize that they can kind of hang out to, it tends to just make everything flow really nicely. So here's some examples of postlude music in recessionals. Here's Pink Pony Club, which is really upbeat. And here's another tune that could be really exciting for going from the wedding ceremony into the cocktail hour. This is Linus and Lucy. And finally, another fun upbeat song. And as you can see, I have a digital keyboard, digital piano that goes outside, inside. I can even run it on battery power if necessary. So Chicago Elegant Piano offers all kinds of services. We'll play for wedding ceremonies, we play for cocktail hours. So if you hire me to play for your wedding ceremony, I can go into more upbeat music for the cocktail hour. And because of my career as an elementary school teacher, I can read a room and I know what kind of music is going to get people excited, and I know what kind of music might calm people down, just because I had to do that in order to keep my classroom civilized. So I can play wedding ceremonies, cocktail hours, I can play dinners. I have a state-of-the-art equipment for optimal sound, and I have a wide variety of music styles that suit any event. So how does this process work? First, you send me an inquiry, and you can do that with a Calendly link, which is at the end of this video. Then you get a deposit and a contract, and you do some planning. I'm going to show you how some of the planning works. I go to what's called Book Live, and I go to what's called the client portal. This is a pretend wedding, say it could be yours. And you can see there's a questionnaire. And in the questionnaire, you're going to tell me what kind of music you want, what kind of style you want. There's a contract. And what happens is you pay half of whatever the fee is, and then to secure the date. And then 1 week before the wedding, the rest of it is due. That way, on the day of the wedding, you don't need to worry about payment. It's all taken care of, and all the planning is taken care of. There's a timeline, and in the timeline, it might say the first set 12:30 to, or 12 to 1, or 12:30 to 1 might be the time of the prelude music, and then we're going to have a timeline when the various people walk down the aisle, such as bridesmaids or flower girls or things like that. And then following that, we would have like a special music for the bride, special music maybe for the mother of the bride, but you set the timeline and we work together on that. Then there's the opportunity for a playlist. So you can see here where it says add song. Well, this takes you to my different lists of songs that I have. And you can see that I've got a lot of songs in here that you can choose, hundreds of them. And if there's a song I don't have, you can reach out to me and we can talk about possibly adding a song. And then I would buy the song and learn it. And there'd be a little extra fee for that. And then here's an opportunity to chat if you have any questions. So you can rest assured that on the day of your wedding, everything is planned and you can sit back and enjoy it, and you can deal with all the different things that are going to come up. I am married and was married 35 years ago, and there's a lot of emotions that run on a wedding day, and you're going to want to not have to be worrying about the various vendors, especially your musician, Chicago Elegant Piano, taking care of your needs. So this is what you're booking when you hire Chicago Elegant Piano. You're getting one artistically distinguished musician. You're getting a top-of-the-line keyboard and sound system. You're getting a set list of 200 songs, and that list is growing. It should be at 300 shortly. 25 plus years of experience as a professional musician and teacher. You get a music consultation with me, Jenny. You get a venue site visit. I'll make sure I've gone to the venue before your wedding so that I know where to plug in, I know where to park, I know where to put my stuff, I know where it's going to sound good, so you don't have to worry about that. You get that Spotify style music portal that I showed you in the last slide, and you get a wedding playlist. And then finally, peace of mind, because you know everything's taken care of. So here are some more reviews to give you an idea. I love your piano playing and the pieces you choose. Wondering if you've ever thought of putting out a CD. So relaxing. I'd buy one of Christmas selections and another of classical favorites. Just thought you'd like to know how much I am enjoying your talent. I always pause when you cross my feed. Hugs for the holidays. Hope you're doing well. And that's from Pam, who's a fellow professional musician. Wonderful. Your music added the perfect ambience to our party. Thanks again. And that's from Leslie. And then here, Jenny is an amazing piano player and performer. She has a great attitude and is willing to work with you to make your event the best. And that's from Rick. If you want to learn more, you can go to my website, chicagoelegantpiano.com. You will schedule a free Zoom consultation at this Calendly link, calendly.com, and you can see if you click on this, you have the opportunity to go to Calendly, and I can go here and I can select a time that might work. So if you have any other questions, reach out to me on my phone number. You can text or call me, 224-408-0106. You can email me. You can go to my Calendly link, and you can go to my website. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope it answers a great deal of your questions.